Welcome back to Love English Halloween special.
Ooh! So are you ready for some scary adjectives and some spooky idioms? Shall we?
Let's go. So who's your friend? He looks a bit scary.
This is my husband. This is Mr. Bones. I'm Lady Bones.
You don't look like you've been tweeting.
Yes, we like to keep on a strict diet of bats and spiders. So everybody, welcome to our Halloween lesson. So we're going to look at some scary adjectives for you. So the first one of these is to be scared, which is a very, very common adjective, to be scared. You can also say to be afraid, same meaning, to be scared or to be afraid
Of.
And we are afraid of something. So now I'm afraid of Layla. I think she looks quite scary.
I think I'm lovely, but okay.
So in this case, scary is an irregular ed, ing adjective, because normally with ed and ing adjectives, the thing that is making us feel the emotion has ing on the end. Like, for example, I'm bored because the class is boring. But in this case, it's I'm scared because Layla is scary.
Not scaring.
Yes, not scaring, exactly. Yeah.
But we also have some extreme adjectives for you, because scared and afraid, they're quite common.
They're a bit meh. What do you think of those, Mr. Bones?
Meh. So we've got two more extreme adjectives. To be terrified, where something is terrifying.
Yes.
Or to be petrified, where something is petrified. But remember, with extreme adjectives, you don't use very, but you can use absolutely terrified.
Completely. Totally.
But not very.
Yes.
Now, as well as adjectives, we of course have lots of idiomatic expressions in English to describe being scared or feeling scared.
That's right.
So the first one is to be scared out of your pants. Ah! Literally, in this case, meaning you're jumping out of your underwear.
They're still on, it's fine.
I won't say anything rude. So, to be scared out of your pants means you jump out of your underwear. You are so terrified.
Hopefully that's never happened to you, and I don't really want to see it happen to anyone.
Really not.
So the next one. Now, when you're very, very, very scared, it can happen that you lose control of some of your normal bodily functions.
That's a very teachable way to explain it.
Like going to the toilet. So we have a lot of expressions in English and American English which are all about being so scared that you lose control.
Sound effects are free.
Yes. Now, this can be called to crap yourself. To crap is to go to the toilet.
It's
and
slang.
It's important to point out that it's the number 2, not the number 1. Yes. Or we can say a brown trouser moment. Yeah. It's not very nice, is it? No, it's not. That's right. I hope you've never had a brown trouser moment.
I really haven't. I'm happy to say.
The worst way to say this is to say to shit yourself.
But you're not going to say that.
But you're not going to say that, so
much
crap
better.
yourself is fine. Okay, so that's a bit of a vulgar expression for you.
Now, as well as saying to scare someone, you could say that you gave them a fright. That was a bit scary. So to give someone a fright is to scare them.
Yes. So the next one we have is to jump out of your skin. To jump actually out of your skin. You're so afraid. Now this is an idiom, so it doesn't make any sense if we actually try to look at it and understand it literally. It is an idiom. So to jump out of your skin means to just be very, very afraid, and you can't actually jump out of your skin. That's right, Layla.
Just trying to express when someone is terrified that they do usually jump their starting.
And actually, if somebody gives you a fright, like Layla was explaining before, you can say, oh, you made me jump. You made me jump.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you made me jump.
Really? Not gonna work. Okay, now this is a nice spooky idiom. We often say when we feel that something is strange, you feel uncomfortable, you're a little bit scared maybe, that someone's just walked across your grave. Ooh. Now, if you don't know what a grave is, it is the place where you are buried and you have a gravestone above your grave. Yes. So if you feel that someone's walked
you lie in there like that.
Yeah. Looking that lovely, I'm sure. You will. So to have someone walk over your grave feels like someone's walking over my grave.
Yes.
It's that feeling of something's not quite right.
That's right. If you hear a ghost story, you might say, "Oh, it feels as if someone walked across my grave." So this one is very similar. This is when again we feel scared, or we can also say we feel freaked out.
Oh, that's a nice phrasal verb.
Yes, which means we feel scared. And we can say, "Oh, I've just seen something strange in the room. I feel freaked out." Or I can say, "It sent shivers," which shivers are that's a shiver, "down my spine." This is your spine, the back. Yeah, so to send shivers down your spine, you feel, ooh, creepy.
Okay, the last one, and actually a very common one, describing the sensations and the physical response that we often have to fear. You know when your skin goes all speckly, sometimes when you're cold, but also when you're scared. We call them goosebumps. Referring, of course, to the bird, actually.
Yes, yeah,
it does,
the
skin of the bird. So to have goosebumps is when your skin is all kind of, feeling tingly and terror. That's quite painful. I think so scary as he is just skinny and bony. So to get goosebumps, to feel goosebumps, to express your fear.
Okay, everybody, that was our Halloween special. And we hope that you feel afraid and you're in the mood for Halloween.
Scary things.
Yes. Now, that was also our 1 year anniversary of having Love English. Oh, it's been a year.
Do we have to buy each other a present?
Do we?
Maybe.
You can have him. There you go.
Cheers. Okay. So, if you haven't seen our very first lesson, then we'll put the link above. This is from Halloween last year, and that was our very first lesson on Love English.
Exactly. So go and watch that now, guys. There's a little part 2. We hope you all have happy Halloweens. Well, actually, we don't
scary.
They're scary.
Petrifying.
Yes, petrifying. We hope you get freaked out.
So why don't you tell us what scares you using one of the adjectives or idioms below in the comment box on YouTube.
That's right, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe, otherwise we'll come and haunt you.
Ha 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 ha.